Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. The real stream this time, where I actually remember to start the streaming of the game. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome. This is a continuation of the earlier stream. I took a break for coffee and food and managed to get coffee. And then when I came back, I started streaming and forgot to actually start streaming the game itself. So that was a moment of absolute genius on my part. But let's get through the disclaimers first, shall we? So this game is streaming on Facebook and Twitch, but I can't really see any chatter that happens on Facebook, so if you want to talk to me directly, you will probably have to talk to me on Twitch. For anybody wondering, the opening music was Nothing to Forgive by Falcon Shield, and it is played with permission. And as always, I can't promise if this will be a short stream or a long stream, as I do spontaneously pass out sometimes. Please see the disclaimer. Now, I'm just going to quickly cover off what I covered off last time, which is we are doing the Lovecraftian Horror Pyramid. I recently did a full discussion of what my criteria are and discussing this pyramid. But the only thing you need to care about at the moment is that this side, focusing on Lovecraftian horror without the aesthetic, this side of the pyramid is looking very, very empty. So I'm trying to find games that lean more on the horror with less of the aesthetic. And that is what we are doing today. I found a whole lot of different games, mostly that seem to advertise more on the lines of psychological horror. And I am taking a peek at them and trying to see, hey, do any of them fit the bill? So let's get back into this. We've already played After Hours, where I died many times. And I will assuredly play again and die many more times. But we've moved on to Alpha Polaris, which is a sort of point-and-click adventure game, which has so far got a solid narrative to it, and it is looking... I'm definitely getting a number of Lovecraftian vibes from it, and it could easily build up more in that direction quite quickly. So, there we go. We are actually streaming the game now, which is a vast improvement of the previous stream. So let's get back into this. Now, a short recap of what you missed in the previous section of this game in day one. We found my character. He's in the in the Arctic in Greenland, researching polar bears and climate change. We found a polar bear. It was sick. We started trying to treat it. We put it in a cage, and this morning it busted out of that cage. So I'm getting this triangulation device, that is very small and very easy to miss, and I did in fact miss it originally. Anyway, I have absinthe. I forgot I picked that up. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, we're gonna go find this polar bear and probably put her out of her misery, because we believe she will have injured herself busting down the steel cage that we imprisoned her in. For treatment, but yes. The other thing, and I'm just going to walk into this room so that you can see it, so this is the lab. This guy found some oil in Greenland, which he's just doing some research to confirm and test essentially how big this oil is. But while he was down there, he also found this mysterious thing, which assuredly will not make any appearances in the story ever again. So that's the other plot that is going on. Meanwhile, we are focusing on the polar bear, which is the subject of our thesis. Alright, so I already did some of this information, and it took me a while and multiple screw-ups, and that is how I discovered that this device even existed. I'm going to give you a little bit of forewarning right now. one of the only flaws I'm finding in this game is the fact that it doesn't tell you a lot of crucial information. For instance, it doesn't tell you that this device exists. I have a computer that does a whole lot of triangulation and stuff for me, but no part of the game told me that this device existed. In order to know it existed, I had to have clicked on it. So yeah, it's one of those sort of fun things. Hang on. So triangulator. The call ID was AOL 339. My heading was something like 68. Something maybe. Hang on. How do I use a triangulation device? Use triangulation device on blood. No, that doesn't do anything. Use it on me. How do I? It runs on USB power and low battery. Okay. Now it's working. Okay, so I needed to put those things together. Alright. Let's actually try and do the triangulation stuff now. Alright, take 15 steps to your current heading. Okay. Was that enough steps? Alright, despite the radiometric interference, I'm getting a position. Oh, it's worth noting that we do have an electrical storm that's happening. The northern lights are in full display. Yeah. The bear is about 1.5 kilometers northeast of here. Better take that snowmobile! Achievement unlocked. Every day I'm calculating. Snowmobile. Cinematic time. That is one angry polar bear. Look at that. Well, at least I recovered my collar. Precious technology.
Did you just shoot something?
I was examining her tracks. If I hadn't looked up, I'd be dead now.
I told you this would happen.
I mean, he kinda did. I hate to give him anything, but he kinda did. Alright, examine the data on the collar. Okay. Now, what was the second thing? Now can... I already examined the bones. What else do I need to do with those bones? Let's have a look at this, I guess. Okay. I assume that is odd data. I've examined then. Do I need to do more with it? Okay. I guess that's what I needed to get. That click on CP5. Okay. And I need to study these bones somehow. Okay. That's some calcination left. Morphology is clearly male. Bone was butchered in some crude manner. The marrow has been extracted. Was it eaten? That carries some grave implications. There's one person who might know something about these. Yep, that would be our Inuit colleague. So, let's talk to Elle first.
The bear we caught yesterday escaped by tearing open the cage and apparently hurt herself badly.
What? Can you follow her?
I already did. She got a sniff of me before I saw her.
She attacked you, and you had to shoot her.
I was examining her tracks and lifted my head, and there she was,
It was coming
right in
back
front
for
of me.
us.
What you need to do is calm down a bit. Everything is fine. You found the bastard. That's the most important thing. Take it easy for a while, Rune.
Eh. He's a bit off of my personality. Sorry, dude.
I understand you have a long work history in the Arctic.
Too long, my friend. Too long. I've seen all kinds of creatures in here.
Okay, yeah, what is
What
he
do you
doing?
want?
Tellerix, if that means... Look, Bob's kid...
We've seen all of this. Oh, yeah, and, the CEO's son is coming to visit. I forgot to, mention that in the recap. Let's go talk to Nova. Let's go talk to Nova. Let's go talk to Nova. We should bring her snacks. She was in the kitchen.
Is the bear okay?
I had to shoot her.
Oh no, what happened?
I screwed up. I followed her and she attacked me.
Are you alright?
A little shaken, but I'll be fine. I found interesting details in the bones Elle brought. There are knife marks all over them, and the bone marrow has been exposed in one.
That's usually done to feast on the juicy innards.
Which would mean the Paleo Eskimos were practicing cannibalism.
No, I don't think so.
Why not? It's known to happen in extreme conditions.
Trust me, this is something that I know really well. Cannibalism is a strong cultural taboo for the Inuit. They would not do that.
Unless
There's
this
some
is where
evidence
that
of even
tradition
older
came from.
cultures than the Inuit in Greenland. Degenerate hunting cults, very warlike and tightly organized, which doesn't apply to us.
Sounds like they could have practiced violent rituals.
But as I said, they were not Inuits. According to the myth, they were driven into the sea by old Inuit tribes. I have a couple of articles on the subject. I'll fetch you one.
I wonder if that's true. Like,
I also have another article about the mythological side. I'll try and find it for you tonight.
so this game has actually been really hyper detailed in certain areas. So like you can see the opening of his thesis, and yeah, I believe that abstract is totally the abstract of a real research paper. It probably isn't. It's almost certainly something that was written for the game. But whoever wrote that knew how to write an abstract, knew the sort of information that, at least to convey that sense, they knew what to put in there. So I'm wondering if what Nova is talking about is actually based on real Inuit stories, real Inuit mythology. It's probably been somewhat repurposed for the purpose of this story, like they're going to take their own creative license with it, but I wonder if it's based on a real legend. Driven into the Sea is possibly a direct reference from Mountains of Madness. No, it's definitely not that. And the reason I can say that is because Mountains of Madness gives the longitude and latitude of where it's supposed to happen. Well, wait, hang on, was it Mountains of Madness or Dagon that gave the... No, it was Mountains of Madness. Mountains of Madness gives the longitude and latitude for the city of Villiers, and that is off the coast of South America. It's actually really close to, I've forgotten the name of the place. It was relevant for one of the other games we were playing, actually. There's the quote-unquote the remotest place on Earth It's a small little island, a small little military station where they used to test nukes and that sort of thing in the Pacific Ocean down south, which very close to that is actually the coordinates of the Mountains of Madness type stuff, and where Relie was supposed to rise up and all that sort of thing. So it's literally on the opposite side of the world. So I don't feel that it's a Mountains of Madness reference at all. I think it's much more likely to be somebody's read some interesting Inuit legends, or perhaps they are themselves an Inuit and know some of the folklore and stories, and they've taken those stories and used them for this. But it also could just be entire fabrication. This could be, because I don't know who the creators are for this game, it honestly could be someone who is just like, ooh, we're going to make something up here. Don't know, but let's continue. I'm pretty sure the cannibalism thing is actually correct, though. I have heard that before, but I couldn't tell you if that applies to all Inuits or just here is this one tribe that actually has some stories on cannibalism, and we don't do that. So, yeah.
From my first day here, I noticed how you take pride.
Not really.
Yeah, so she actually...
Losing
We've already gone through
should
this.
Anyway.
End discussion. Awesome. But she gave us a book or something, did she? Whoops, wrong tab. Articles. Okay, I actually have difficulty reading this. It's very small on my page, so let me try... Hang on. Okay, that helped. Alright, as chapter 8... it's chapter 7. Anthropophagy. There, I can say words from within my own profession. As mentioned in the chapter concerning the Cree and Seo, cannibalism is culturally an unaccepted behavior within the Esquimaux? Esquimaux? I wonder if that's actually the technically correct spelling of Eskimo, actually. Huh. Anyway, some tribes consider it a manifestation of mental illness, such as sign of possession by an evil spirit, some of both. It meant transgressing mystic laws and required banishing or killing the perpetrators. Here we will look at the Tunjuk myth underlying the cannibalism taboo. Like, I could believe that this is actually taken from real mythology, just saying. Anyway, the Greenland Eskimo believe in a race of cannibalistic men called the Tonajuk, inhabiting the Webb Island northeast from the mainland in the ancient times. They were said to hunt down the unwary and to slay them gruesomely. In some versions, the Tonajuk were a race of giants that were driven to inaccessible mountains in the inland. In others, they were said to be a tribe of primitive wild men, very vile and cruel, who turned to evil spirits in their hunger and went mad with the ravenous desire for more. Ashten, the spirit of solitude, hunger, and gangrene, heard their call, descended upon the tribe, and possessed them. Ashton could not be satisfied. The more human limbs, hands, and feet they offered it, the more it ate, until the whole tribe was consumed. Then Ashton went back to a remote waste far north, carrying some men with it. While most scholars regard Tunajuk as a myth enforcing the taboo, there are some that believe there existed a tribe of prehistoric men in Webb Island. This is supported by the find of Charles Wilde in 1962. I actually think that's a real find. That name is familiar for some reason. Anyway, Wilde was a US Army geologist and amateur anthropologist stationed in Thule who discovered a man-made mound in the island during a fact-finding mission. They were later found to be the remains of an ancient pylon. Note, I know I'm saying that this is familiar, but it actually could be maybe Charles Wilde is a character from somewhere else in the Cthulhu mythos, and I am just remembering that. So, yeah. But this, like, see the presentation style? Like, it's so believable. Well, needs more footnotes to be fully believable, but still. Good hunting grounds in the West Fells, good fishing grounds at the sea beyond, Inuit conversing with the spirit aurorae, the T letters are thought to symbol of the ancestors and the unturned one's unborn children. The Inuit are a race of people with a strong spirit and mind. This is pictured in the symbol of an Inuit individual. His spirit is extending to the sky to be one with the ancestors. The Webb Island pylon petroglyphs date to 1000 BC. The importance of these symbols are underlined by enclosing them inside cartouches, not unlike those from ancient Egypt. They can be interpreted as message titles. I have opinions on that statement. This is the first time I've read something and gone, somebody didn't do enough research. But, so, fun fact about cartouches. They were basically originally stamps. Like, property ownership type stamps. But they weren't even property ownership. They were, inside this crate is wine. Inside this crate is fish. Inside this crate is whatever. And eventually that became, this crate belongs to this dude. And of course, for the most part, that dude would be the pharaoh. And eventually that sort of, we're just saying inside this crate is this, it just became the cartouches of, no, this person is important. It is now has holy symbology, and it's to protect the name and all that sort of thing. Like, the evolution of the cartouche is interesting. Anyway, I don't expect most people to know that sort of thing. I didn't even know that sort of thing, and I studied it. Took me a long time to discover that. I'm working on the theory that if I can use the notebook on the thing. Is what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Whoop. Wait, what? No, I didn't. There we go. No, I can't. Okay. I guess it's not going to automatically try and translate that for me. Alright, so what am I doing now? The article will surely help with the hides and bones. I'm trying with the hides and bones. I can't... Oh man, I had no idea I could click on it to zoom in. That makes my life so much easier. Click on stuff and sometimes it works out. But still, I can't... Why? Wait, there was a suggestion thing. Hang on. Where was that? Where did that come from? I clicked on something and it came up with suggestion. Oh, I can, okay. Alright, let's have a look. Let's go back to this, shall we? Wow, we actually have to do some amount of research. This is really cool. Alright, so... Good hunting grounds in the West Fells. So we've got the reverse of that symbol. Stars. And whatever that is. Which looks like that. I think. No. Is it that? Is it that's supposed to be the souls? Yeah, that's supposed to be the souls. So, is that supposed... Like, we can't... Well, we shouldn't assume it just goes left to right, right? So we've got multiple souls. So, not just one. We've got multiple spirits. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the spirit of Aurora, the T letters, whatever. Yep, cool. So, yeah, we've got multiple spirits going on. Good hunting grounds in the west. I don't see how those translate to good hunting grounds in the west. I can't tell which one of those is west. Hang on. Good fishing grounds. Okay, so maybe that's the good. So that would be the hunting grounds in the sea, or maybe that's the sea. Okay, so good hunting. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be like a bow or something. I don't know. Anyway, so good hunting grounds and good fishing grounds. So good grounds of whatever in the sea, which is that one. And I guess that's hunting ground, and that means beyond the mountains, and that means the West Fells. So let's assume that's something about spirits in the east. East? Sun rises in the east, this has to mean east. Okay, cool. Souls? No. Okay, he doesn't think so. He doesn't think that these are spirits. No. Okay, so we've got a different thing for that. Ancestors? Nope. He's rejecting that. Inuit conversing with the spirit Aurora. Let's try writing spirit Aurora. No. I was pretty convinced it was supposed to be the spirit thing. Like, it looks like the shape, but I guess strong spirit and mind. Let's just try Inuits. Heyo. I am actually, so this game's actually doing something I've always wanted a game to do, which is you're kind of like dealing with translation errors, and you're trying to do an actual translation. I'm actually freaking loving this, conceptually, even if I am not, like, making a lot of headway. So we've worked out that this symbol means east. Every theory I had for this one, regarding it meaning, something to do with the spirits, the ancestors, the aurora, like, its relationship to this symbol is apparently not existent. It's not spirits, it's not souls, apparently. It's not ancestors. Box to the left, symbol within on far right. Box to the left, symbol within on far right. You mean this one? Hunting grounds? Do you think it's supposed to be... Put it in, but... No, he doesn't think so. Alright, let's try this again. Strong spirit and mind. This is pictured as a symbol of an Inuit individual. His spirit is extending to the sky to be one with the ancestors. I typed in Inuit, didn't I? No. Yeah, he doesn't think it's that. Dead. No. Undead. I tried it. 3. Yeah, let's... Trio, maybe it means good? By the way, do you have Game Pass? Because High on Life is great so far, and while not Lovecraftian, it's still worth a go. Is it a horror game? I mean, like, I might love to, not on stream, but, like, personal time. In principle, yes. I don't think I have Game Pass, but I will actually look into it. The third symbol might just mean good, so this one, you're thinking, might just mean good. No, he doesn't think so. Try that one. Good. No. Try mind. It's supposed to be strong mind. Strong spirit, strong mind. Look, we've got one. So that's good. Maybe that's the Aurora. No. Aurora. No. It's made by the Rick and Morty people, though, so if you don't like that, you probably won't like the game. Look, I like Rick and Morty. I love the early stuff. I have many, many opinions about some of the later stuff. And I literally just last night watched the most recent season. The last 10 episodes. And they're good. They're not great. But to be fair, given the terribleness of some of the previous seasons, the fact that they've managed to get good again is actually kind of impressive. Yeah, better than the last couple. Definitely better than the last couple. Seasons 1 and Season 2 were great. Yeah. Anyway. Back to this. So you can see my thinking about this. Inuit conversing with Spirit Aurora. The T letters are thought to symbolize the ancestors and the unturned one, unborn children. Let's... Unturned? No. Let's try turned? No. I feel like they intentionally made 3 and 4 shitty to build into the come around to 5. Could be wrong. No, they absolutely did not. I'm not going to have a rant about Rick and Morty at the moment, but there were disputes internally at the time, like at what direction they wanted to take it in, and so they kind of just split it between them because they couldn't decide. So part of the narrative dissonance is literally them going, you do your thing, I do my thing, we'll have half the season each. And a bunch of other things like that, and one of the most recent episodes of Rick and Morty is literally dedicated to them complaining about how the producers kept forcing them to do some stuff. So, yeah, it's a thing. I mean, it's about more than just that, because they accept some of the blame in the issue as well. In that episode, like, they pin it on them as well, but it's not just, like, it wasn't a creative decision. It was very much an ad hoc sort of situation. That was part of the problem. Anyway, let's get back to this. I'm really annoyed that I haven't actually just figured it out yet. Just because, like, I'm a historian by profession, I don't necessarily do this specifically, but, like, it's so close to what I'm actually supposed to be trained in. I'm just sitting here, just like, I feel like I should be getting this. And if I'm not getting this, and somebody else gets this, it's like, yep, thank you, whoever got it for me, but damn it, that should have, like, shame upon my nine. Anyway. Let's actually try using Tunijuk. Nope, doesn't think so. Maybe this is north. No. South? I guess I'm expecting no, but... Cool, so not a cardinal direction there. Anybody else got any ideas? Let me see if there's anything else to click on. This guy is bleeding, blah blah blah. I think those are the only ones that I can work on. Yeah, those are the only 3 specifically that are for me to actually look at. What am I missing here? Because I'm clearly missing something. There's clearly an idea or some concept here that is just not cracking into my brain. Maybe that one's supposed to be ancestors? No. I didn't think so, but it was referring to the T shapes, which those aren't T shapes, those are plus signs, but still. Try writing Esquimaux. No. Could the middle of the 3 be ancestors? This one, I've tried that. Like, I'll try it again. Yeah, no. Are the plus signs to do with fishing? I don't think so, but let's try. I mean, it's possible that this is all I can come up with right now. But hang on, let's... Think about this through my model. Okay, clearly he thinks that that's a bit of a glitch there, but clearly he thinks that I should be able to solve this. Could that be west or east on the left? Well, this one is east. We've established that one. Cartouche symbol number 1 is east. So that one we've got. I already tried like north and south for that one, just to see if maybe it was something like that. But it didn't seem to be. No, west. So west is that symbol. That one is west, that's how we figured out it was east. Maybe that's supposed to be giants? No. Let's try calling them aliens. No. I was thinking, you know, well, if the fish are supposed to be underwater, maybe, you know, starfish. I'm just gonna write that in there. Actually, stars? No. Yeah. Starfish. Yeah, I didn't think so either. But it was worth a try, damn it. No, oh, nice! That is a good suggestion. Let's try that. No, hang on, was I clicking on the right one? Night. Evening? No. Dusk? No. I'm glad I'm not the only one having difficulty with this one. I still keep thinking that this is ancestors or Inuits, I still keep thinking that this is related to people. Or the soul or the spirit or something like that, but he keeps saying no. Can I see all the symbols in the notebook? Yes. Oh, maybe it's Ashton. I haven't tried that. How do I go down? There we go. We tried fishing grounds on the right. Oh, sorry, I clicked out of the whole damn thing. Anyway, no. I want to try Ashton. No. The middle symbol is 3 of the symbol of individual. Yeah, and I've tried writing trio. I've tried pluralizing it. 3 Inuits. The fact that they're also connected at the base is a thing. Tribe is a good suggestion, actually. 3 human figures symbolize a community, tribe, or clan. Good work! Family probably would have worked too, but yes, that is the tribe. Okay, we have 2 down. Good pickup there. Woo. So now we've just got this one. So I've tried, Aurora. I've tried stars. I've tried, we're thinking Native Americans, so tried. Well, it's Inuits. They're Inuits. So they are literally Eskimos. Dawn? No. Inuits and Native Americans, my guy. I mean, yes, you're right. But they're also in Greenland, which is where we are. That one be? It's not stars. Greenland isn't too far to travel by primitive boat. Yeah, no, it's the same, like, genetically speaking, it's the same population. It's not stars. Again, this is a... Yeah, no, it doesn't think so. Constellation? No. Morning Star? Alright, so we have East Tribe. West Tribe ascends. No. I'm loving this. This is a nice little puzzle, and I'm glad you two are helping me out with this as well. West Tribe something. East Tribe, yeah. It's okay, it's okay. I don't care if you screw up the words West and East, or Tribe, or whatever, because we got them right! We got them right! Let's go back to this. So the story is basically about cannibalism, the Tunajuk. I believe I've already tried Tunajuk there, but let's try it anyway. Yeah, I didn't think so. And anyway, Tunajuk, if anything, would be relating to that one. The Greenland Eskimo believe in the race of cannibalistic men. Wild man spirits, Ashton. I feel like if I have actually encountered Charles Wild before, it is actually from Cthulhu Mythos Tale, but I wouldn't know which one. I'll try your Awaken. Nope. Might have something to do with the Ancestors, that last one. Yeah, and I've tried Ancestors for that one. It's read backwards. Yeah, they read backwards. So it's something Tribe East. No, fair enough. So it's a character for this game. Cool. Like I figured it wasn't a historical figure, based on what came afterwards about the pylons and all that sort of thing, but it could have been something from a Brian Lumley story or something. Mountain. It's not mountain. Maybe it's a modifier like distance. Let's try. No. Tried the Aurora. Tried Aurorae. Tried Stars. We've tried Dawn. Tried Constellation. I've tried Starfish. Just threw that one out there. Descendant? I'm entirely certain how to spell descendant there, but try both spellings. Is there anything about an Eastern tribe anywhere? Well, all the information we've got so far to work from is here. It's possible we don't have information for all three of them yet. Let's just try hunger, maybe? I don't see how it would be. No. Cool. Did you try Cannibalistic or Tonyjuk? I did try Tonyjuk already. I have not tried Cannibalism, but I mean, why would that be cannibalism? Like, I will happily try anything 2 or 3 times, just in case, hey, maybe it's case sensitive and I spelled it wrong. But, yeah. Oh, this is a tough one. It's gonna be something, it's gonna end up being something super obvious, like, you know, gravitating around people, persons, whatever, until we finally nailed, oh right, it's their tribe. You know, I'm expecting something like that for this. This is Alpha Polaris, which has some very Lovecraftian feels to it so far. I didn't find it by looking for Lovecraftian games. I found this by just looking for horror games in general. So I'm quite happy with this find. I'm very happy with this find, actually. What is that? What does that mean? For the record, I do actually have a walkthrough open on the other screen. I'm not using it to solve the problem at all, but I have been using it because you haven't been here for some of these things. The game doesn't always tell you certain things. For example, it was just like, hey, you need to find a way to, you know, plot the trajectory that this bear went in. And so I got the laptop that had all of the data and the program specifically for doing that. What the game didn't tell me was that the specific thing that was required was a USB plug-in to that laptop. That was a very tiny icon on the screen, and the guy didn't tell me. So it was just like, am I missing something, or am I just doing it wrong? It's kind of that classic point-and-click adventure game situation where it's just try everything, and when you've tried everything, go back and click on everything until you find the thing. And I don't want to do that, because that's fun in a comedy game, where clicking on all the things gives you jokes and or resolves things in funny ways. So I broke out a walkthrough specifically for when I am stumped and this is stupid. This is not stupid. I am loving this. I really want to solve this puzzle. So I have specifically not looked at the walkthrough for this. What is it? What about the bones? Oh, I've looked into the bones. So, basically, this is what gave us evidence of cannibalism being practiced. And we went and spoke to the Inuit lady that is here, and that's how we got the notebook. So, we've investigated the bones, that is done. This is the next step. And as far as I can tell, all the information must be somehow contained in this. Let's just try evil spirits. No. Ghosts! No. Does perhaps mean power? No. Oh, this is a tough one. This is... Oh, this is so good, and I hate it, and I love it. This is great. This is great. I don't hate it at all. I'm literally just saying that. No, I freaking love this. What is it? The wonderful little puzzle. crosses look to me like grave markers, but that's a Christian bias. Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's type it in anyway. No. And I've tried souls, I've tried spirit, it kind of... Maybe we should try birds. Bats? Bird bats. No. Kind of looks like land and fish. Well, what I'm seeing is it's something... So my thinking is it's supposed to be saying east. Like it's something to the east and something to do with star. Hang on, let me just try Eastern Star. No. Because it has a similar shape, but it could also be something like a mound or something, a hill. Maybe an island, yeah? A rock in the sea, an island. Oh, good work. Good work. Okay, so we have an Eastern Island tribe, is what we've got. These were done... so yeah, he's got it, Eastern Island tribe. These were done by a violent tribe who lived here before the Inuits. Which is information we got in dialogue. Well done me. It was you guys. I worked out a lot of the steps we needed. Like, I worked out these things were connected, but you guys are the ones who actually came up with the right answer for 2 out of 3 of them. Yeah. So good work. It would have taken me a lot longer without the 2 of you. 3 of you. Sorry. I noticed Mjolnir joined us as well. Hey, Mjolnir. And we've got, actually, we've got quite a few people watching. Hi, everybody. If you're all watching on Facebook, try saying something on Facebook. See if it comes through. Sometimes it does. Most of the time it doesn't. But feel free to try and see if it comes through. Sorry, well done, Muckard. I didn't even see your message. Yeah, no, that came directly from Muckard. So, yeah, just like the myth said, they must have migrated here thousands of years ago from Webb Island, which is to the east. Okay. Cool. I mean, it just made sense given they were on an island nation. Look, I think actually what we're looking at here, based on what the guy just said, so I'm just going to pull this to... Ah, damn it. There we go. So, this, and I didn't pick up on it earlier, and I really should have, Webb Island is not the same thing as Green Island. So what we're saying here, or what this document and this thing is saying, is that this isn't referring to Greenland. We found this in Greenland. But what it's suggesting is that these people were the tribe of Webb Island, and they have come from Webb Island and migrated to Greenland. And this is... So we're getting a freaking migration chart going on here, essentially. Yeah. Oh man, I love this! I love this so much. Whoever came up with the story for this game, I applaud you so much. Let's go talk to Nova. It's an identifier. A lot of people identified themselves by where they came from. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. ... Okay, I guess we're not doing that. Oh, the bear carcass needs to be moved. Okay. Wait, where is Tully? I don't remember seeing him at any point. Where did we leave him? Is he outside? I think he might be outside. let's go around. I think he was standing out here last time we saw him. I am not 100% certain of that. Here is the generator, which is definitely going to break down at some point during this game. Okay, he's not over here. Where is this guy? Where is Tully? Just on a full circuit of the base. Where is that man? I mean, I've probably seen him somewhere already, but I just haven't seen him in this current run. Let's try checking the basement. I tried interacting with the truck. I tried clicking on it. I definitely need to find Tully. Maybe I can talk to Al.
I need to borrow the 6x6.
Ah.
The carcass has to be moved.
Not Tully.
Yes,
I
but
need to
not
find
today. It's going to be dark soon. And have you forgotten about a certain young lady awaiting her bomb Alaska?
Now? I think I'm too shaken up for that right now.
On the contrary, it'll do you good. Get your mind on something else.
What is that thing anyway? Ice cream and
out.
frozen
Talk about this
berries?
in a moment.
Oh boy. Listen to me, and listen carefully. Bomb Alaska is more than just a dessert. Its roots go back to the French royalty. Making a proper one is no small feat. You need a blowtorch to finish it, to say nothing of the perfect timing involved. Luckily, you are looking at an expert on this, as is attested by my perfect figure. I'll scribble down some instructions for you. And one more thing. You do well if you don't swallow all the things Tully says about Nova. That wannabe womanizer is just a tad jealous. You'll never meet another girl like her, trust me. I've known her for a long time.
Wannabe womanizer is just... That is not a sentence you ever want associated with yourself. Like, ever. Anyway. Yeah. So, we have a date with Nova. Don't know when that happened. Started the game with, you know, her being like, oh, yeah, this guy has got this crazy idea that you're into me. I'm like, haha, yeah. And next thing you know, we have a date. Except it's literally the next time any conversation came up, it was, so are you ready for our date? I'm like, what? I wasn't part of that conversation. So I feel like there was an entire set of dialogue that I was in theory supposed to have engaged with that I never saw at all. And I'm pretty sure I hit every dialogue option. So I think it might actually be missing. It might actually be dialogue missing from the game itself. Anyway.
The symbols on the hide are linked to an old tribe, the Tunajuk. Historians seem to consider them to be a legend.
Well, what do you know? There are still hidden things in the world.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you caught what I was talking earlier about cartouches, that's relatively new information. I think that was only really conclusively proven to be the case within the last 20 years.
I understand you have a long work history in the Arctic.
Too long.
Oh, wait, we've seen all of this conversation. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, we need ingredients, don't we? The ingredients are all down here. Alright, so let's see what we need. Bomb Alaska. We need sponge cake, ice cream, meringue. I never know how to pronounce that. That's one of those words that I'm sure I've heard spoken and I've seen written, but I've never put the two things together. And brandy. Put the ice cream on the bottom of the bowl and place the that doesn't work. I tried. Anyway, and place the sponge cake on top, blah blah blah. We'll deal with that in a moment. I'll flip the cake over and cover meringue. Just before serving, pour the brandy over the top of the meringue and ignite. Okay. Well, we need sponge cake. We need the meringue powder. We do not need maple syrup, but I'm taking it anyway. We always need maple syrup. That's me. Not seeing any brandy. Let's use the convenient spacebar. Sacrificial node. Meat hook. An extinguisher that exists for a reason. Ice cream! It's empty, but a little note on it says, leave this box alone. On the label it says, world's best ice cream made with traditional dry ice mixing methods. High fructose corn syrup, fine sugar, double cream. What is dry ice anyway? Frozen carbon dioxide? Okay. Wait, can I get the extinguisher? Yeah, I've taken the fire extinguisher. Let's try and take the meat just in case to see. Nope. Nothing else. You need to make your own ice cream. Do we make it with the fire extinguisher? I mean, I've also got absinthe, which may be a stand-in for the, Nope. Maybe a stand-in for the brandy, because I don't see any brandy around so far. We could put some fossils in there. That sounds great. I don't need anything from there. Cool. A weird part of me feels like quoting the guy from Little Britain's, the Irish restaurant owner, just like, you know, have you heard of the thing called cream? Let's check in my bedroom. You heard of a cow? A cow mine? Vacuum flask. No? No, I don't need a vacuum flask? Okay. Empty bottles of beer on the wall. Empty bottles of beer. Take one down. Take it around. Digital thermometer. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing anything else in here. Let's check the laundry. Nope. Wait, hang on. Is it possible there's something in one of their rooms that it'd be very rude of me to go in?
Nova!
No, she's in the kitchen. We know where Al is.
Al.
We don't know where Tully is, but he's not in the spare room. That is definitely going to be occupied by the CEO's son when he gets here. Let's check the fridge. Oh, Nova's gone. Okay. Apparently we are ready to cook. I was not aware we were, but we are now. So we got some milk. We got some milk? No, we don't got milk. Vegetables. Cream! Sandwich? Oh, I can't eat the sandwich. I'll get what I need for the Bomb Alaska. If I rate the food lockers, I'll bake it in the kitchen. Yeah, I've already done that. I want to close it. Yes, there we go. Some sugar. I think we are absolutely making our own ice cream. Alright. So we have the sponge cake, we have the meringue, we don't have the brandy, but I guess maybe I put the absinthe on, and that's what the absinthe is for. So we definitely need to make the ice cream. So... household cream. Sugar. Fire extinguisher. Damn it. Okay, yep, maple syrup it is. Alright, so... ice cream on the bottom of the bowl, sponge cake on top. The ice cream's not quite right yet, okay. What else do I need in that? I mean, I figured that I might need to stir it up, but I don't see any utensils for that. I don't think I microwave it. Where's it? Keep away from L sandwiches, yeah. What else do we need? Like my brain says that we need something to stir it with, right? I can't pick up the bowl, and I can't see any implements for stirring, or any drawers that we can interact with, so maybe I have to go somewhere else. Freeze it? I can't pick it up. I can't pick up the bowl in order to freeze it. It just gives me the sort of continue option. And that continue option leads to nothing. So, let's go back in here and check. Maybe there's a spoon out here or something. I don't know. I want to clean it first, but... leftovers. Nope. Use the fire extinguisher on it. I tried that. It specifically said no. Okay, he's specifically telling me to go to the food lockers, which I've already been to, but maybe I missed something. I don't believe I did. Yeah, this is the sort of moment where I would actually open up the walkthrough and be like, right, what have I missed? Because clearly something has been missed. Yeah, we know. Hang on. Corn syrup, sugar, double cream. There's only the one thing of cream, so... there's nothing else down here. So this is the instructions, right? The maple syrup for the corn syrup, the sugar we've got. It says double cream, but there was only the one cream that I could find, so I'm assuming that it applied as double cream. And then it says dry ice, which, is that supposed to be the fire extinguisher? Or do we have to go outside and get some ice? I did try the fire extinguisher already. Is there anything in this room? Gasoline. No, there's a hatch into the ceiling. I didn't actually notice that before. Okay. I have to remember that that exists at the very least. I know I've already checked my bedroom, but we're going back in there again just to make sure. Yeah, no, I can't pick up that vacuum flask, and there is absolutely nothing else in this room. Look, I'll try the fire extinguisher again. Maybe... I don't know. Yep, that was it. It was just the fire extinguisher, which I could have sworn I had done. Flip it over. And now, try the absinthe. And lighter on. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I should mix it with water first, okay. I think the absinthe was supposed to go on after that. Yeah. Now I will pour the absinthe on. Let's hope this works. Now we use the fire extinguisher to put it out, right? It's ready for the date night that I had no idea was happening until I said, so, ready for the date. If only that worked in real life.
Wow, it's cozy in here.
What do you think?
That looks divine. You did good with the flambe.
Really?
Yes, I haven't seen such a gorgeous serving since Anchorage. Let's taste it.
That's disgusting.
Sorry, this tastes yummy.
So it's a score?
Touchdown.
Whoa.
I'd say that Bomb Alaska a la Norway is a glowing success.
I think the glowing success was scoring a date in the middle of Greenland.
That's not true. Girls grow more desperate out here. So, thank you for it.
Don't think of it as a gift. I fully expect you to cook something for me, say, next Sunday.
I could make you some Eskimo ice cream.
I'm not sure if I want to know what's in it.
Yes, you do. We actually call it akatuk. Wild berries with reindeer fat and seal oil. In the old days, the fat of chubby Norwegian explorers was also used.
Too bad you only have skinny ones around here. Maybe if I gain some weight, you'll consider hanging
Let's
out with
go
me.
after Al.
Maybe. But before that, I'm kinda curious. Why do you really want to hang out with me?
Well, you're my kind of girl.
Let me just, the visual settings on my computer have decided it's nighttime, so we're going to apply, the filter onto things, remove all the blue. So, let's, I had disabled it earlier, but, it has re-enabled itself, apparently. As the saying in the polar region goes, oh hey, Dreadful Drifter, with these point and click ones, sometimes it's the order of application. Yeah. So, what's the saying in the polar regions? The odds are good, but the goods are odd. I like that. We are going to talk about her intelligence, because she is intelligent, and she gave us that book! That book!
As exotic as intelligent.
I guess you don't date a lot. What is it?
Sounds like a chopper.
Date night is ruined. The boss is
There's
here.
a probe in the back. Unload it.
Gee, Mr. Big Shot, I was kind of sleeping here and...
Euler Jr.?
Yes.
Nova, are you all right? Thule Base has been trying to reach you all day.
We're all well.
Dad was very worried.
I'm in the middle of something here, Alistair.
Who are you?
Rune Knudsen, a researcher from Norway. I've talked with your father.
Nova, show me the lab.
But my cake thing!
Shoot.
Can I eat it? Ah. Throwing it out there, somebody should totally make me this cake. Actually, I wonder if I could make it. It doesn't look like it sponge cake. I wouldn't be able to make the sponge cake part, because I'm not allowed to use, like, ovens and that sort of thing. But I wonder. I want to try that. I definitely want to... Oh, I definitely couldn't make it. Fricking fire. I wouldn't be allowed to do that part. Yeah. That is the thing I want to try. Mirroring is quite difficult to do right. I imagine, like, I have heard, like, yeah, you just need a baking buddy. I do need a baking buddy, it's just that they would have to do certain parts of it. But hey, maybe I could make that a mission for, you know, now that I've got carers, kind of, from, like, actual carers through NDIS, again, kind of, we're still in the testing phase for them, maybe I could drag them into trying to make that, a thing. Plot time!
So there are no base samples taken? You know we need the whole series, Shaolman.
Haven't had the time.
Where's the place?
The lower pen marks it.
I'll go there myself tomorrow. Good night. You're excused.
And you're a dick.
I also want you to present your research to me tomorrow. We need to know how you've spent your time here.
Mostly going on dates, apparently, and making this delicious ice cream sponge cake thing with fire. Can I click on the computer? No. I want to examine the oil stuff, but... like, is it not in this room? I'm not talking about this. We were talking about the oil, I'm pretty certain. Go check out the oil find more closely. Well, where is it? What am I supposed to be clicking on? What am I looking at? Not the energy drinks. Not the teddy bear. I can't do anything with Nova's workstation. Like, what do I click on? What was that? You get food, they learn new recipes, win-win all around. I mean, hey, I am absolutely not opposed to giving it a shot. I really am not. I just need to check, A, how long it will take, because I've only got, like, what, 1 or 2 more nights with my carers between now and Christmas. And then we'll be, like, the next time I have carers again, we'll be, like, halfway into January. So it'll probably be a while. Which is a shame, because that would have been a fun one to try and make for Christmas. New game, what this? This is, Alpha Polaris. Which has been really fun so far. You missed some good stuff. But I need to check, like, examine the oil find. You know what? Screw this. I am jumping over to look at the walkthrough to find where I actually have to go to find the oil find, because it does not appear to be on this screen, and where else is it going to be except the lab? Oh man, I had the walkthrough open on freaking day 1, so I had all of day 2 that I had to go through. Blah 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 blah. That's the ice cream. Yep, go to the lab. Go to the map of the glacier. Okay. So... that's the station blueprint. There we go, the glacier map. That one. Okay. So that's the site. And we've realised the polar bear coordinates went directly to there. Cool. And it's the place where Al found the artifacts. Cool! There has to be a connection between them. Nah, probably isn't. Okay, well I guess we're showing Eula, our tracking data. So, you know, that's a good excuse as any to try and go. I assume it's going to tell me to go to bed? Yeah. To bed! To sleep! On to day 3. Sleepy sleeps. What a pretty Aurora Borealis. What a pretty imminent doom. Oh, damn! Man, why does that always happen to girls I date?
Tully!
You know, I know I just made that joke. Circle of Doom. But also, I recently played through The Quarry. And the entire time, I'm like, that girl. I want that girl to, you know, survive and all that. Like, that one is clearly the best girl, and she's the one who got her head bitten off. Just straight up bitten off. Like, damn it. So there's at least 2 games where it's just like, hey, look, there's the love interest. Head decapitation. Alright, before I start doing anything, yeah, we're just gonna go outside, I guess. Is somebody having bad dreams?
Nova.
Oh no. No. I don't want to. Please. Please.
Nova! Wake up!
I can't. It's too dark. Don't come near me. He'll hear you too.
Who? Who'll hear me?
Ashton. I saw it before at Nunavut when I was a little girl. I had a high fever.
There's nobody here but me.
Shots?
Who is Ashton?
Everything that is horrible in the Arctic. Death by freezing. Hunger. Loneliness.
I have to go. Stay here.
Did I have a dialogue option about gunshots before there were gunshots?
Everything will be fine, Nova. I'll be back soon.
Well, that growing red light isn't ominous at all. Let's go check it out. Shot came from outside, yeah. I'm checking out the kitchen first. This is where that corpse was found, in my dreams. There were gunshots before you left your room. Oh, I must have, not heard that, actually. Tully, are you in your tent? No? You must be, sleepwalking again, and or shooting people. Well, that definitely came from outside. Well, we're going outside. I'm not going out there without my rifle. The Trent gun? The Trent gun. assume that it is already loaded.
That thing wanted to come inside, but I drove it back. See? What is it smiling about?
You need to calm down, Tully.
You have to do something, Roan. Otherwise, it'll take us all under the ice.
What the fuck are you two doing? Get in now!
Alistair, something's wrong with Tully. Just calm down.
I'm not gonna let guys like you screw up the operation here.
The beast doesn't give a flying fuck about your oil revenues. It's here with us. Don't you see it?
Beast?
There's something very wrong here, Alistair.
Idiot! This useless shit kicker is clearly psychotic, and you encourage him.
You bet it's psychosis.
Oh. I'm gonna go with calm them down, because I don't want to side with either of them right now. Blah blah blah. You're doing the Marek voice again. I'm literally just talking. This is just me saying words. Okay. Anyway, what's the worst that could happen? F-bomb. We've already had that. We've had a couple of F-bombs by now. Awesome. Let's just try and calm them both down. I'm not siding with either of them. You are a wannabe womanizer, and you probably are actually a womanizer based on little cues we've had so far.
Listen, there's something very wrong here.
I told you that thing is here.
Didn't I tell you to shut up? Don't you see what you're doing to that whack job?
I'm sorry, Tully, but you leave me no choice.
Man, the least you could have done is shot Alistair. Alright. Computer. So, for those of you who didn't see it earlier, I can't show it to you because I don't have the thing to plug into it, and it's not there for me to click on, so I can't actually show you things. There's a beer can, isn't that nice? It is too quiet. I disagree. I think it's just quiet enough. Let's go visit Nova, who won't be there.
Nova, are you in there?
Nope. Al, are you in there? Al?
Al,
Nope. Alistair? I just realized that means we have two Als. We're going to the kitchen, the kitchen, the kitchen. Hey! Okay, everybody's here. Except Tully.
what's
who's
going on in
unconscious.
here?
You tell us. You nearly pushed Tully over the edge last night.
I didn't have a choice.
Yes, you did, and you chose to pander to his delusions.
Al,
I did
tell
no
us what
such
you
thing.
told me about the storm.
Okay. You know, Rune, what I said about the storm and the spirits? I was speaking metaphorically, of course. Trying to rationalize Tully's mood swings won't do him any good.
That is not what you said yesterday.
The thing is, this is not my first assignment in the Arctic. I've seen all kinds of bold fellows coming and going, some of them much earlier than they originally intended. Rugged men, too. Look, speaking from experience, I see a dose of isolation paranoia here. A small dose, but one that could easily spread over all of us. Now, for the sake of Tully's health, let's keep our heads level. This has gone far enough.
Why am I bringing Nova into this?
Nova, tell us what you saw last night.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You told me there was a spirit worshipped by hunting tribes. You said you had another article.
No,
I need that article.
you're not getting it.
It seems that they won't agree with your story, Knudsen.
That's because they're afraid.
You know what I really
Also, because
think?
we haven't
I
rebuffed
think
your
you're
story.
just the type of guy who likes to pretend he knows more than others. But in reality, you are way out of your element here. If it was possible, I'd fly you back to your socialist Sweden, or wherever you
Ah, Socialist
I
Sweden.
know how you can get me out of your sight. Send me to the crevasse. I'll take the additional samples you need.
You? On the other hand, I can't spare my real people to get them.
Rune? Now wait a minute, Alistair. I don't think that's a good idea. I can go. I don't have anything important to do right now.
You're needed here to prepare the samples, while I do the testing with Nova.
Very well. Just don't try to climb down there, and avoid going near the edge.
We're going near the edge.
I know
We're
how to
going
scale
over the
ice.
edge.
Crevasses are different. They're dangerous, even for seasoned climbers. The safest way to collect the samples is to lower a probe down there with a car winch. Once down, it'll automatically take the sample. You'll need all the weather gear you have. The temperature is going to drop very low by night. And take your tranquilizer rifle.
See, those were some good instructions. Thank you, game. You often don't give good instructions. But those were some good ones. Alright. There's a harpoon there. I guess that'll be a plot point later. Stop talking to yourself. We know you're not there. What? What? Are you talking about me, or are you talking about the character? And I just wasn't looking when it was relevant. If you're talking about me, I am now doubly confused. Okay. Hey, Tully, you're awake. How you doing, buddy?
You alright?
No,
Any pain in your arm?
don't worry about it. I would have shot that prick. He took my gun. He took my gun, for fuck's sake.
I mean, I was hoping you would, but of course not. Discussion in the kitchen.
I've just been accosted by Alistair. Al and Nova didn't say a thing to defend me.
They're decent people. Al and Nova, I mean, not that jerk-off. But I think they're even more afraid than me now. And I'm terrified to the bone. Still, it doesn't matter anymore. We got shafted. That thing will come for us when the storm peaks.
You don't think there's anything we can do?
Zippo.
What do you think it is?
It's the dragon, like in the Book of Revelation. Like the one in the final battle of Armageddon. In my dreams, it's always hungry. And the dragon, it doesn't eat like we do.
Oh,
The more
right.
it eats,
I'll talk about some
the hungrier
Lovecraftian
it
stuff in a
gets.
moment.
And then it'll eat the whole world.
Okay, so a couple of things. First off, there's a reason why I made a bit of a laugh about socialist Sweden earlier. So, in like modern day, you know, you've got conservatives who are just like, damn those Swedes, they're socialists and all that sort of thing. Like, that's a very modern day convention that is, you know, a form of prejudice and all that sort of thing. However, in Lovecraft's writings, if you saw a Scandinavian in Lovecraft's work, these are the most trustworthy people on the planet. These are the whitest of the white. This is the perfect human being. Kind of in the same vein, not quite the same vein as Hitler's Aryanism, but that general sort of, hey, who are the most perfect people and the most trustworthy and the strongest and the greatest in every regard? Scandinavians. So, you know, if this was an actual Lovecraft tale, the Swedish person would be the most trustworthy person in the room. But it's the exact opposite as it's being observation on the one hand. But the other thing is, so talking about Lovecraft, the whole connection to the Dragon of Revelation, it's, you know, this is a clear biblical reference. Lovecraft tended to avoid religious parallels. Didn't always, but for the most part, heavily materialistic and just tried to just not include religion at all. So the inclusion of religion and religious elements is usually a thing that comes after Lovecraft died. So that's just an interesting observation there. Anyway.
Fight the fear, Tully. Things aren't so bad.
Yes, they are. But it's okay. Because when I die, I get to sit with the lamb in the garden. Paps used to say that. Then the fucker died.
Nova's been having dreams too. I spoke to her last night.
I know, it shows on her face. And you too. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe she's not that icy after all. But it's a real shame. You two would have been real happy.
What I don't understand is why Al sided with Alistair.
He's all chummy with Bob, so I guess that's why he's going easy on Alistair. But he's a good man, the Wiz.
She has an article about the thing out there, but she won't give it to me.
Just get it yourself.
I'd have to break into her room.
Do you fear more than the dragon thing haunting us?
Do you have a master key?
I have some blank keys, old and shitty warded locks here. Maybe you can make your own master copy.
Okay. Press drill. Okay, apparently that did nothing. Machinery, blah blah. Grinding machine. Maybe we need to grind the key down first. Nope. I don't know. Mechanical hoist. I know. I'll figure that out later. Hang on. Let me talk to myself. See what I say that I need to do. I still need the oil probe, my crampons, the tranquilizer rifle, and a rope. Do I need gasoline? No. Alright. Well, I know where to get some of those things. So there's some rope. Oh, I think I know. Okay, so we need some stone putty, and we need to use that on the key. What? Okay, maybe not.
Can we talk?
I'm not really in the mood to talk right now.
Or you just don't want to?
I'd like to be alone now, Rune.
Don't be rude. Figured we'd use that to make a mold, but I guess we can't do that. I don't know. Alright, well, let's go back to getting stuff, I guess. Get the trank gun. Maybe I'm not supposed to do the key stuff yet? Yes,
Nova.
I know she's not in there. I don't see any reason why putting the key blank in there would work. No, cool. What if I find my key or something? Is that in this room somewhere? Well, there are the crampons, so I need those. No, I'm not going to take a drink with me. Okay. Still need the oil probe. Yep, cool. And I'll use the blank key to get into Nova's room. How? How do I use the blank key to get into Nova's room? Because I've tried that. I clearly need to press it or grind it or something, and it wasn't letting me do that. And I couldn't take any of the clay putty with me to try and make a mold out of. Oh, there's the oil probe. Okay, so I've got everything I need to leave. But I want to try and do the key first if I can. And I'm not seeing a way to do it at all. It's a blank key. I need to grind it, shape it. I need another key to use as a mold. Where is another key? Maybe there's one in the kitchen? Maybe somebody left their key sitting somewhere in the kitchen? See, it's moments like this that I go for the walkthrough, because otherwise I could spend a long time, but make you are the key. Maybe you are the key. Yes, I am the key. I'll just bash everything down. Hello, Alistair. We don't have anything to discuss. There's nothing I want to say to him. There are no things in here. My oil probe? No. There we go. Okay. No, don't do that.
Nova!
I know she's not in there. Doesn't fit. I feel like I busted it. Maybe I need to go back and ask him for another blank. I feel like looking at that might constitute as cheating for the shape I actually need.
I need another blank.
Here.
Okay. I guess this is a trial and error process because there are absolutely no keys to use as a reference point. Oh, there's a note there. Okay, that gave me nothing. I'm actually just going to go to the walkthrough and find the shape of the key that I need to make because I feel like that's just a continuous trial and error again and again and again and again. So, next. Maybe this is a Saw thing and it's inside someone. Okay, here we go. What is the shape that I need? Oh, okay. So it needs to be all the way down and then something like that one. Okay, cool. I think it's that one. There we go. Yeah, if we had the reference points, that would be easy. But we don't have the reference points, so... But hey, we have a master key now. Okay. Let us... I mean... Books, biology and natural history. An exhibition poster for a native art exhibition. Oh, nice. Dreamcatcher. Some windows. What a lovely mirror. Nova has the coziest room, no surprise there. Okay, so clearly I need to crack open this safe. Missed opportunity for Dreamcatcher to have been broken by the nightmare. You're right. You're right. That would have actually been a really nice touch. And it would that would have been a really nice touch. Okay. Do we have any information in this room to give us an idea of what number it would be? Can't see anything in this room to click on. Maybe we should go talk to her. The laundry basket. In her room, the basket had bloody clothes. Oh, I'll go back and have a look at that.
Can we talk?
I'm not.
Or...
I'd like to be a.
Yeah, that is fair. Unfortunately, I need some numbers that are relevant to your life.
Fight the fear, Tully. Things aren't so bad.
Yes, they are. When I patch.
Right, I'm here just doing this last page of work. Hey, how you doing, Karma? Man, I haven't seen you in a long time. We should catch up sometime, actually. That is definitely a thing that we should do. No. I can't... Do I have anything in here? That's my bare thesis. That's not going to have anything. The article probably won't have anything. That is just for me, although what did... Hang on. I can't... It doesn't let me click on it to find out what... I can't actually read that text on my screen. I can't read it. I can read this text, but I just can't read that. Something, best regards, something... Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna take a guess. Because my first thought... that doesn't work. But yeah, that is bloody. Yeah, that is bloody. My first thought was it's a 4-letter code and her name is Nova. And then I realized, wait, no, it only goes, 1 to 10, 0 to 9. So I can't just do a, number cipher, sort of thing. Because, too many letters. Unless it's, a repeating, do you know her birthday? It hasn't come up. It has not come up. I don't see it anywhere in this room. And, at the moment you are working on the exact same information I am in regards to this trunk. I have learned absolutely nothing, at least that I can think of, absolutely nothing that would, help. tried to open it on its current combination. Look, to be honest, I haven't. 1337 is an iconic number itself. I mean, let's give it a shot. No. Okay. That's cool. And good night. You are sleepy. Farewell. Have a good night, sailor. Okay. So what are we thinking here? I don't have any specific ideas. My best thought at the moment is just do a walk around the place and see if I can find something. Does anybody else have any ideas? Try her workstation, sure. Keys! That is how we were supposed to solve that one. I saw in the book you had a note there was 27 and D. Hang on. Let me open that up. Is that referring to the date or something? Ah, no. Bad. Stop clicking stuff. Where is the 27 and D that you saw? That's just the anthropology article. The blue flyer. Where do you see 27 and D? I'm a 27-year-old. There's a... Oh, 27 and 8. Okay. Yeah, 27-year-old 8-man team. Okay, yeah, cool. So not that. Let's... I have not actually clicked on this before. I didn't realize it existed. So let's see what clues exist here. Okay, I can't click on that to zoom that in. It's apparently March. Tully, no more porn, please. Hang on. Hey girl. Okay, we do have a birthday. Birthday tomorrow. 0208? So would that be 0209? Let's try 0209. Boom! Alright, we have her bra, apparently. That is clearly the most important thing in this space. I assume that was the article. And there's nothing else here. Wait, why is the bra specifically something there? Right, yeah. True gentleman achievement. Yeah, well done. Cool. There is nothing else there. 2982? I thought it... Well, we got it with 02. Still. Awesome. Let's do the stupid thing and stay in this room while reading the article. Alright. Chapter 10. The Wetiko-Ashton Myth. There exists a culture-bound condition among Native American Indians and the Eskimo in which a person is driven to a psychotic state. In many of these cases, the individual becomes convinced he or she has been possessed by the Wendigo, the personification of the horrors, extreme winter, and they engage in cannibalism. There have been numerous documented cases as late as the beginning of the 20th century. The cause of the condition is widely disputed, but it has been suggested that it is triggered during the early stages of a developing mental disease. A burning sensation similar to the pain caused by frostbite and delusional thoughts of the presence of an extreme evil are described. Some scholars categorize them as night terrors, occurring in Western cultures. The Greenland Eskimo believe that the Wendigo is a primitive chthonic god in a world that preceded the coming of their pantheon. It is said to be skeletal and deformed and to be missing extremities. In some legends, it has a frozen heart and glowing red eyes. I'd love to know if that's actually true. Yes, Wendigo is the non-anglicized spelling of Wendigo, essentially. They are the same entity. In general belief, Wendigo has a singular hatred towards humanity that stems from the actions of humans. It is said to be a bitterly lonely creature trapped in the Boreas, a region of remote icy falls behind the Northern Lights, unable to descend upon the Earth without possessing living beings. The Eskimo believe their ancestors can be seen dancing in the sky. This might mean that malevolent spirits can also be seen. In primitive times, the tribes of Greenland relied upon their Ungaku, I don't know how to pronounce it, shaman, for appeasing evil spirits similar to the Wendigo. For an Eskimo, nothing between the earth and sky is bad, but there are spirits that should be feared because of their hunger for hatred. From time to time, the Western psychoanalysts have been interested in the Wendigo's psychosis. Some scholars see it as a testimony of an impersonal potency buried deep inside us that is instinctively hostile to human life. That is an Inuit exercising spirits from a boy, apparently. Cool. Let's go talk to Tully. Nope. I guess that means I'm done and I just have everything I need now, so we're going out. Alright. Let's go. I don't need it. What do you mean I don't need it right now? Snowplow? What else am I going out in? I have everything I need now. That's great, but aren't I supposed to be going to pick up the polar bear? Don't I need the snowmobile for that? Oh wait, no, I was using the car. I was supposed to be using the car. That's right. Okay. There's our flag. I don't get how this is supposed to work. There we go. Tie it to the car. Now is not the time, apparently. What a lovely cave. This could make a lovely summer home. Oh, Al's footprints. Permafrost here is nice and glassy. You know what would have been nice? A flashlight. There we go. An eons old stained ceramic pot. Well, we have a lighter. Okay. Well, I'm not going any further. Now can we leave? How do I... Apparently can't just turn the lighter on. Isn't this exactly what you were told not to? Yeah, pretty much. I can't go any further. It's too dark to go in. There's some very important archaeology there that we are not touching, apparently. Yes, but how do I get out? I don't have exactly that many things to click on. You need some oil to make a lamp from the pot. Yes, but... can't get the oil out, can I? Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess we're gonna throw some oil on the ground in there and light that on fire. Into the cup. See, this is what it's like when it's not in the movies. Ooh. And my internet gods are not playing nice again. Ah, no. Alright, so we have a bunch of symbols. That is... something. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna check deeper into the cave now. So that's a thing. Funny joke. Is that an idol for Ashton? I have to find out what the mural says. Human animal bones, some of them have been carved and marked like the ones that Al brought to the station. The seat has weird proportions. Yes, it has weird proportions. Are they both just icy seats? I guess they are both just icy seats. Alright. Is it going to be a massive puzzle again? Are we going to have another puzzle game? Okay, yes. We know what that means. That is the tribe from the east. We've already translated that before, but we need to translate all of this. Now, what I'm thinking is it is now past midnight. I can see I've got 6 people currently engaged in this. So I am happy to keep going if people want me to keep going. I have absolutely no problem with that. But this puzzle, it's so fun. But this puzzle can take a while. Like this one is definitely where to go. No? No? How do you spell where to go? Okay, maybe it's Ashton, because that's the... No? Huh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yep, the dark shape with the hole in its heart. That is the Wetico. Okay, cool. What are the rest of these then? So is that, dead? Is that the, what's the name of the tribe? Tunijak. Let's give that a shot. No. Okay. No idea what those shapes are. Okay. So now we get the fun of trying to piece this together. Yeah. We know what that is. Let's try the Aurora Borealis or whatever. There we go, yep. Okay, so that one is the Northern Lights. Cool, so the Wetico who is behind the Northern Lights, is that one just cannibalism? No. What is... Spirit, soul, tarnished. I already tried the Ashton and all that sort of thing. So the ones from this. So okay, so sorry, I am getting ahead of you. So this is the information that we need. This is how we translated it the last time. Sorry, I'll explain it to you. So, these 3 symbols, we translated them before. So that one was east, that one was island, and that one was tribe. And how we reached those was by taking a long look at this and realizing, so that was west, flip it around, and it's east. This is the symbol for the Inuits, for people, for their spirit and mind. Like this is the symbol for an Inuit individual. And it took us a while but we realized that the three of them together represented a tribal unit. You know, so we realized tribe, and it took us quite a while to realize that they were from an island, so blah blah blah, from Webb Island. So that other symbol we realized, yep, cool, there's a symbol for mountain here, which is a geographic feature. Maybe the symbol for island is that one, and it was. It was a large rock in the middle of the ocean. So that was how we figured those out. I figured one of these was going to be Wendigo. I thought it would be that one, to be perfectly honest, but it was that one. And I just kind of figured one of them would be the Aurora Borealis on the basis of this myth saying that it came from blah 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 blah, trapped in the Boreas region of remote icy fells behind the northern lights. Oh, maybe it's possession? Possessed? No. Possession? Shaman. Okay, cool. That is the shaman. Awesome. We're getting good at this. Now, whatever that is. I'm not even sure I understand what shape I'm looking at there. Let's read this again. So Eskimo, psychotic state. Blah, frostbite and delusional thoughts of evil. Let's just try evil. No. Frostbite. Possession. Okay, no. I don't think it's going to translate to Greenland, but we can give that a shot as well. For an Eskimo, nothing between the earth and sky is bad, but there are spirits that should be feared because of their hunger for hatred. Hunger, hatred, Greenland. No. Feel free to throw out some suggestions. Like last time, the last time we solved this only because 3 of us were working on it. I'm actually surprised I've gotten so many of them so far, because that took a long time. That took a surprising while to solve. What is that? Like that one, that one was just an outright guess, to be perfectly honest. So I nailed that one, kind of by just, not quite by accident, but that was a guess. I hadn't figured out what the shape was, really. What is that? It's a closed shape. Is that ice emanating from it? Okay, let's have a look. What in here does it talk about ice? So I've got eyes. I tried frostbite on this, didn't I? Oh wait, that actually gave me something! The worst computer, it has to be a seat or a chair. What kind of seat? Throne? Boom! That was That was actually just an absolute joke. I was actually gonna go for like a cooking pot or a vase or after. Oh, okay. Alright, so we have Shaman, Throne, the Aurora Borealis, and where to go. They tried to summon the way to go down from the sky. Oh, that was cool. It's nighttime. Oh no, I'm not wearing gloves. That is definitely frostbite setting in. Look at those blackened fingers. What did you do? Why did you summon it? Or did you not destroy the summoning ritual? I don't know. I didn't really do anything. What I did was realize what those words translated to. Well, oh damn!
I'm so sorry. They were gangrenous and beyond saving. You took them, Rune. The Lord of the Winter took your hands.
I'm actually... Okay, that was cool, but I'm actually a bit disappointed that that was just a dream. I really wanted to see what this game would look like as a twist, just an absolute twist. Imagine trying to do the rest of this game with no hands. Like, I wanted to see that game. That is the game I wanted to be playing. That is a twist that I would... Damn! How do we go from here? But now we have our hands back. That's a shame. But that was still cool. That was actually really cool. Anyway, what did you do? Why did you summon it? Or why did you not destroy the summoning ritual? So yeah, all I did was I had so I'll just pull this up. Oh, I picked it up instead. Can I... Okay, maybe I can't show you. Anyway, we had those symbols, and I was trying to just translate them. And I worked out what they were, but it's not like I read out a spell or anything like that. It was, okay, that's a Wendigo, that's Borealis, that's a Throne, and that is a Shaman. All I did was identify what the 4 symbols were, and then stuff happened. So I don't believe I triggered it. I just believe that I was there at the right time sort of situation. You know, just after I finally managed to work out, oh, this is what it's saying. Boom. Okay. Anyway, stuff has happened here. So that chair has been knocked over. That monitor has been destroyed. I don't quite want to leave this room until I've got information. Somebody got into the medical cabinet, but that was probably to look after me. I can't pick up the brush, I'm guessing. I can pick up the modeling clay for some reason, but can't use it on anything. That's Al's wife. I think she passed away. What about those things at the back? What are they? Just some energy drinks, okay. And a teddy bear. Alright, let's go find everybody else, I guess. Oh, by the way, it is now 12:30 for those of us who are in Australia. If people want to go to bed and you're staying up because I'm playing, freaking let me know, because I can stop. But if people are actually happy to keep going, I am happy to keep going. So yeah, let's keep going until somebody tells me, hey, can you take this up tomorrow? Alright, nobody is down here. We still have some meat on a hook. By the end of this game, I'll be on the other hook. Hey, where's my gun? Oh, damn. Okay, so Tully's tent has... the car's not here, but Tully's tent has been, totaled. Maybe I ran over it on the way out. Some tools that were not accessible before. I don't need them right now. Okay. Can't go upstairs. I don't want to go outside yet. I want to search inside first before I go outside. Let's check my bedroom. Start there. Well, nothing terrible has happened in here. This is, it always looks like this. Can we go in?
Nova, are you in there?
That means he's not in there. Nope, she's not in here. Is her stuff still in here? Well, her stuff is still in here. And there's no change to the blood on the clothes. The drink catcher is still there. Al! Al!
Al.
Can I break into Al's room? I didn't consider breaking into Al's room. Oh, I don't need to sneak into his room. Tangentially related, but my impression of magic in general is that chance, wands, staves, or what have you are merely foci. Thus, with a powerful individual, or if the situation is right, merely the thoughts/intention is enough. I'm trying to think. So I know that is definitely a thing in modern paganism and modern Wiccanism. I'm not sure, I don't recall where it came from or where it started. It's not a thing, to my knowledge, from folk religion. It might be a thing in Voodooism, but I don't believe it is. I've never actually encountered it in any source on African Voodooism. I have encountered that sentiment in Louisiana Voodooism. But I don't know where it comes from or where it was developed. So that is a concept that exists, but to my knowledge, and I could be very mistaken here, it is a concept that is less than 200 years old. It might not be, because there are concepts, of course, of magic is in the person, and yes, stuff, you know, like but it's not simply that the items are just a foci to some. So it might be a thing. It might legitimately be a thing. Mjolnir is saying, I think Maori stuff might work a bit like that. And potentially, that could very easily be a Polynesian thing, actually. Actually, I think it might be a Polynesian thing, because I think that's related to the concept of mana, and mana is a Polynesian thing. Fun fact there, like, the term mana is so prolific in gaming culture these days, and it's a Polynesian term. Like, it came from, like, Hawaii and the Maori and, like, everybody in between them. So maybe, but even so, in terms of at least Western culture, you're looking at only since they started engaging with them. But, I mean, if it is Polynesian, then that puts it in the Americas, and I couldn't tell you how far back that... I'm going to have to look into that. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to look into this. I found out this stuff by reading about the origin of the term mana. There you go! That, honestly, that might be something that has come from the term mana, and has, developed from there. Because, yeah, I was, like, as I was speaking, I was thinking, actually, yeah, Maori, mana, blah, blah, blah. So that actually might be where that concept comes from, which means it could also actually apply to the Inuits, because if... I'm not saying it definitely does, because they're geographically separated by a lot, and culturally separated by a lot. But maybe that is a commonality in Native American, of various colors and stripes. So maybe it might be a thing. I don't know. I might have to look into that, just generally. Thanks for bringing that up. You've given me something new to look into, which is always
Or anything
always
you
nice.
want to. Hell, we could just take the skis right now and go.
I already said no.
Well, oh wow! Look, somebody dropped the weight on that. Something has happened here. Nobody's used the harpoon. Can I use the harpoon? No. I want to pick up any stuff instinctively, but I know that the game will let me come back for grab stuff if I need it. All right, let's get the plot.
What's going on here?
You're awake. How do you feel?
Beaten up. What happened?
You crashed the 6x6 and almost froze to death. But you're safe now.
While Nova was saving your ass last night, Crean went berserk and started to break things. I had to shoot him up with morphine to get him to calm down. But I didn't tie him up. Now he's missing, along with Showman. Somehow this is all you're doing.
Yes, I accept full responsibility.
Do you want to tell me what really happened here? Tully and Al disappeared, and you heard nothing?
That's it. I need to kick your face in now!
You spoiled brat. If Rune hadn't been there, Tully would have shot you. People are dying here, and you just keep doing the same macho bullshit. Me and Rune are going to try to find a way out of this. You can take the skis and go wherever you want to. Come on, Rune, let's leave him be.
Nova, wait!
Macho,
Stop,
macho
please.
man.
You've got me all wrong. I want to help you.
A hell of a way to do it.
I haven't had any night terrors. I don't see this the way you do.
You're lucky.
You're also a dick. Like, that is no excuse for being an absolute dick. You monumental tosser. Alright, where is Nova? Where did she go? Nova must have gone to the lab. Okay. No, I actually didn't want to go in here now. To the lab!
I'm so sorry I turned my back on you earlier. When that creature came to me during the night, I thought I was going to die. Or worse. Ashton is something I heard about in ghost stories when I was a kid. Saying it aloud in the morning, I just wanted to push that out of my mind. Can you forgive me?
No, you have let me down. I will never forgive you. Yeah, which... You came.
You don't need to ask that.
You literally saved my
You
life.
saved my life last night.
But I didn't stand by you earlier.
You saved
What
my
we
life.
do
That's
next
more
matters
important.
the most. We need to go through all of what we know about that thing. Wendigo or Whitico or whatever they call it.
There's nothing human in it.
I know. I saw it last night in the crevasse.
Why is it here?
Al brought it a sandwich. Al brought it a sandwich.
The storm has lured it here.
I'm not sure if that alone explains it. There have been powerful storms before. It all started when Al came back with the bones. Still, the ion storm has to have something to do with it.
I think it's like a veil or portal. The spirit seems to be trapped behind it, and is somehow using it to invade our dreams. Maybe it's trying to get us to do something for it. because it can't interact physically here.
You're right. It's trying to get a hold on us.
I think its call affected the polar bears first. They gathered near the crevasse the night Al came back.
Whatever it's trying to do, sooner or later it will consume us. If it really came from the crevasse, what exactly did you see down there?
So we just drive away. We get onto the snow skis, pack ourselves on there, and just drive as far away from this geographic location as possible. I'm gonna go with the lair because, I mean, the throne was not appropriately shaped for a human.
I think it dwelled in there and snatched people from nearby human settlements. Hence the disappearance of the tuna joke.
I disagree. I think it was a ritual site. The Wendigo didn't dwell in there.
I tried.
What do you think Al did down there to unleash it? Is it reversible?
I want to say let's frickin' run, but I know that she's going to turn around and be like, no, we have to try and fix this, because that's what people do, but I want to say let's flee. Let's flee.
I could try to return the bones and the hide back to where they came from.
Without the car? What if it comes when you're out there?
You're right. It's not a good idea.
Let's flee. By doing that.
The best option is to flee.
We can't leave Rune. There's no way for all of us to escape. We'd be exposed out in the open.
Janet, this seems like a bad plan. This seems like such a bad plan. Can we just pile onto the ski and leave?
I think the spirit is bound to the bones somehow. I'll destroy them. And the hide as well.
Can you do it right away?
The only way is to disintegrate them. I'll go and get everything I need for that.
We'll find out soon if it works.
Horror game gotta force you to make bad decisions. Look, I get the argument here, right? I get there's only one snow ski because the car is inaccessible. We can't call for help because the radio is down. The snow ski, I mean, at a push we might be able to fit 3 people on it, which we've got 3 people in the building right now. But where are the other 2? So it'd be a choice between we save ourselves, or we refuse to leave the others stranded. I personally vote we save ourselves because we get far enough away, we call for a freaking helicopter. Or something of the like. You know, get some people to go away to get help. And heck, if you need to, you give them, the person who's leaving, the hide and bones, if you really, really want to do that. To get that away from this location. You know, just drive away, dump them somewhere along the way, you know, mark the spot so that you can come back and find them later, because that is of historical import, damn it. And then just keep driving. And now if it is bound to that location, it's just going to be in a random place far away from everybody else. That would be the decision that I would make if I could convince everybody to get on it. But, like, flee at the first time. Destroying these things, like... Argument number 1, you just make it angry. Argument number 2, you don't actually understand how this works. Maybe you summon it. Maybe the bones and the hide are actively being used to keep it at bay. Burning these things seems like it has more potentially bad options than good options, because we don't understand. This is the last thing I want to be doing. And that has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a historian, and this is a, you know, priceless historical find, and blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I'll keep playing the game, damn it. Okay, so we need some gasoline. Do I need anything else? I mean, we've got a perfectly good spot to burn it. The bones must be burned. Tully and I are gone. They must have left something behind that could tell us what happened. Okay, I guess I'm also looking for whatever Tully and I left behind. I don't know. Okay, do I need to put them somewhere to burn? I would have thought that dropping them in here would have been a great place to put them and burn them, but... okay, maybe there's a furnace somewhere. Table saw, grinding machine. I mean, yeah, let's give it a shot. Nope, that is not possible. It doesn't do anything. Press drill, nope, nothing. Tools, I don't need any of those right now. I don't need to go up there. Ooh. Let's go to Alice's room. It's locked. Alright. This is such a neatly kept room. That's his deceased wife. Looks like the original Polaris station. Crumpled paper. It has something scribbled on it.
I unleashed it, and I am to blame. Maybe I'll draw it out with me. Don't try to follow, Al.
Okay. Every true scholar has one. I have one in my room right now, so I can't contest that. Unless I am not a true scholar, at which point all the amateurs have one, not the true scholars. Oh, it's a plastic model of a Boeing Chinook. Painting doesn't seem to be Al's forte. Yep, that's fair. Hair products. I have no idea what Al has for shaping foam. Okay, well, I guess we found out... Oh, telescope. Yeah, celestial phenomena, interesting. Oh, Greenland's great for that. Alright, but... where... put everything in the laundry bin. I tried. Maybe I should go talk to Alistair. Tell him what we're doing. Seems like a bad plan.
I want to talk to you about something.
What?
I found a note that Al left. I don't think he's alive anymore.
So he was just as messed up as Tully. Me and Dad knew him well. I thought he was tougher than that.
You're a dick.
Did you have any nightmares last night?
No, I don't remember having any dreams at all. I'm not sensitive to any of that. Knudsen, before you go, what do you think that thing is?
I don't know.
Ah, he
Does it
believes
want
us
to
now.
kill us or what?
Maybe. Or we could just be in its way. If you have any suggestions, feel free to contribute.
I will, Knudsen.
He just has started believing us now, I guess. While watching the Nature Channel. Do you think it's David Attenborough? Okay, I don't think there's anything in here, but, the bones must be burned. Can we... No? Microwave them. No. Well, there's nothing... No oven. Well, I was hoping to be able to burn them like that, but that's not going to work. I'm convinced he's watching David Attenborough. Radiator. Not the radiators, that's not going to do anything. I'm wondering if maybe I missed something in the basement. Like, there is a big thing in the basement, maybe it's a furnace. No? Okay. I don't know what a sacrificial anode is, to be perfectly honest. So... go to the lobby. Maybe we can try just talking to her about this stuff. At the very least, we can talk to her about the note.
Are you okay?
No, but I'll manage.
How are you feeling?
Tired.
Do you know who did this?
No, but I'm guessing Tully.
I found a note that Al left. Apparently, he wandered out to the glacier last night.
Al saw that thing too, didn't he?
Yeah.
He kept everything inside. It's so like him. Can we follow him?
Nova, Al's dead. And it's gonna be dark soon. If we wander out there in the darkness...
You're right.
How do you know he's dead? I mean, I'm not really questioning it. Like, I stick with the he's dead story. Make it so nobody tries to go after him. Great plan. Do it. But do you actually believe that? Just checking.
I'll be around if you need me.
Alright, so we have some acetic acid, but I don't think we're using that for anything. The tray that we used previously is gone. Like, I've got everything we need. The bones must be burned. I have to find out why Tully left. Oh, I haven't found out why Tully left. Huh. That's a good point. Should go check out Tully's stuff, I guess. But yeah, I haven't figured out how to actually burn the stuff. Bin? Maybe I have to go outside to burn them. Maybe that, and maybe I have to go outside to figure out why Tully is gone. Can we do anything with the broom? Okay, but I can pick up the broom. That's new. I haven't been able to do that before. Can we use it on the table saw? No. Figured maybe we could get some firewood or something, but I mean, we don't need it. Something bad happened here. There's nothing else. Alright, we're gonna go outside. We are going outside, and we are going to see if that tells us anything. Let's go to the roof. Icy roof. Slay dog cage. That's a good point. Oh, they used to keep a 10-dog team in here. They don't anymore. Cool. A lot of snow packed behind the fence. Northern ridges. And that is just an icy roof. Okay. Ah, the barrel. Okay, let's chuck stuff into that. Stop that. There we go. Blip, 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 blip. Everything's on fire!
That's not going to work, Knudsen. Bones won't burn at that temperature. You need a much hotter flame. You could start a thermite fire with aluminum and oxidized metal, but you need magnesium to ignite that.
I mean, I want to irk him, but no, we're going to be nice.
Thanks.
Always be nice. Don't be a dick. Unless it's your second playthrough. On your second playthrough, you can be as big of a dick as you want. Well, we found that.
Poor bastard.
I talked to him yesterday. It almost seemed like he had given up.
Green never really adapted to life here.
You were here the entire night. Didn't you hear a gunshot?
I didn't hear anything. Nova drove the snowmobile right past his body last night. Why didn't she notice him?
Keep away from her. She suffered enough.
Don't pretend that you're the one protecting her. Regardless of what she may say, you're both still my responsibility. If it comes down to it, I'll use force to stop that thing.
Macho, macho man. No. Poor Tully. Alright. Sad music. So I'm guessing we just talked to thermite. Okay, so yeah, I need the aluminum, because it's not spelled as aluminium, rust, and magnesium. So let's find those things, I guess. Let's start by talking to her.
Are you okay?
No,
Is there anything I could...
not really. How did he die?
He shot himself. Did Did you see anything when you came back last night?
No.
Wasn't there anybody awake inside?
No, there wasn't.
I'll be around if you need me.
Okay. Let's start. Nope, nothing in the medical locker. Office Buddha, that's totally made out of thermite, right? I don't need any of those. I'm guessing the thermite might all be in the basement, so let's go back down to the basement. Hey, for once the washing machine isn't active. No? Okay, I actually don't know where to find, like, aluminium, rust, and magnesium. Okay, I guess beer cans? What is something we have that has rusted? Rusty barrels. Okay, I guess not that then. The sacrificial anode might be a metal you can use. Okay. Sacrificial anodes are easily corroded materials deliberately installed in a pipe or tank to be sacrificed to corrosion. Okay. It is just firmly secured, apparently. It prevents corrosion of the pump casing. It's either zinc or magnesium. Multi-tool? Alright, we have sacrificial anode. Good thinking. Good work. Rusty hook. Nope. Alright, let's try using the multi-tool on the rusty barrel up top, maybe. Multi-tool does whatever a multi-tool does. Does it molt? Yes, it does. There we go, we have some rust. Alright, now we need some aluminium, and I am guessing there are some beer cans in my room that'll do the trick. Or maybe the energy cans in the... probably the energy cans, actually. Beer can, come on. Beer can, good stuff, yeah. Doesn't work? Okay. Nope, that doesn't work. Can I... I'm just trying this, just to... Nope, okay. Well, apparently the aluminium cans are a bust. Really makes me wonder. There's no rubbish on the ground that I can make use of. No bin. There's some trash, leftovers. Yes, I know I need those things. These things, but let's check the fridge just in case, maybe. Oh no, Al's sandwich. So sad. I'm really surprised I can't just grab those beer cans. I'm actually genuinely surprised. I'm thinking maybe it's the energy drinks, but... Alright, let's go take a look at that then. I can't click on the energy drinks. I actually really don't know where we're supposed to get the aluminium from. Okay. I guess I'm opening the walkthrough and taking a look at that to find where we get the aluminium, because yeah, that definitely seems to be a thing. I have to flick through a lot of pages, get rid of the bones. Okay. Sacrificial. Oh, it's an aluminium frying pan. Okay, so I need to go to the kitchen and get the frying pan, as opposed to the beer cans or the, like, are those not made of aluminium? Or is it like, oh no, these things have got liquid in them, they're not clean? Like, can't I just wash them out or something? Wait, that way. I'm really confused as to why I can't use the beer cans or the energy drinks, because they're specifically highlighted. It seems so much more obvious than using the frying pan, which is just listed as frying pan. Why would I ever think that that's aluminium? Why would I not think that that's a stainless steel frying pan or something? Okay. Let's go to the barrel outside. Pretty. Frying pan. Won't burn in that shape. Okay, I guess I need to grind and crush these things. That's... Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. How do I pick up the dust? Ah. No, I don't need... How do I pick it up? Maybe I should try the broom! Makes sense. Probably shouldn't have used both of them then. So I guess... There we go. Awesome. I'm glad that didn't break the game. Smart man! Thinking of the broom. I didn't think of the broom. I am not a smart man. In goes the aluminum. Should be spelled with an I. Yeah, that worked. Fools, you have only made it more powerful.
Are you okay?
No, but I'll manage.
I got rid of the bones. Permanently.
We'll find out soon enough if that helps.
It didn't.
I'll be around if you need me.
So, do I just go to bed now? Yep, I need some sleep. We are going to talk to what's-his-face, and then I think, because it's now 1 a.m. Granted, I only know one person who is currently watching and that they are from Australia, so the rest of you could be from Malta or the UK, or even America. I actually have no idea. So maybe we could keep going for another, 2-3 hours till we finish it.
I want to talk to you about something.
What?
I burned the bones.
Good. What now?
We'll wait and see. Let's just take it easy, okay?
Let's do that.
So yes, do let me know if you want me to continue or not, because we are essentially at a good time to save, and I can pick it up tomorrow sometime. Don't you need to sleep, Alan? My sleep schedule is completely out of whack. If I needed to sleep, I would be packing up and going to sleep. I do not actually need to sleep, so I could happily keep going. Like, if I'm not playing this for the next hour or two, I'll probably play some League of Legends or something. Probably with people in Malta. But as it stands right now, it's like, if people want me to keep going, I will absolutely keep going. But if people want to watch it tomorrow, we can watch it tomorrow.
I find it...
You're free. I did.
Alright. If people are watching on Facebook, do me a favor, try and say something. Oh. Try and say something on Facebook. I want to see if it appears at all.
When you said you'd be around if I needed to talk, could you come sit in my room for a while?
I probably should have saved before this moment.
Do you feel any better?
The others here know I grew up in poverty. I really had no one to lean on. I've always had to be strong. But now, for the first time in my life, I feel I can't. I'm exhausted, Rune. What if it returns and I'm too tired to fight it?
It'll probably get the rest of us before you. I thought I was gonna die down there in that cave. I think you are anything but weak. You're the strongest of us. It's me you should be worried about. I've seen very bad things in my dreams, Nova. I did something to you.
Don't believe that. That's what the creature wants you to think.
So you're not afraid of what I might do?
No. You should stay with me tonight, so I can keep an eye on you.
What about Alistair?
There's nothing between us anymore. We briefly dated last year, but I ended it. Turns out his past traumas surpass even mine. It's not easy to compete against your own father from an early age. But not you, Rune. You are an incredibly honest person.
I'm scared shitless, Nova.
Yes, and still you had the integrity to face the truth. Stay with me.
Yep, we are staying. We are staying.
If you want me to.
You know, if this is over tomorrow...
Yes, when this is over.
You know what? I didn't expect this scene to be a thing. No, look at them spooning.
I think I can hear it now.
Nova? It's freezing in here.
It didn't go away. It's here.
The power's off. Everything will be fine, Nova. I'll be back soon.
Okay. Wow. That was not cool.
It's here.
I mean, expected.
Power's off.
That was cool.
Everything will be fine.
Back soon. Alright, I am going to save this now. Nightmare season. Because I can. Alright. So, let's see. You've got an hour more driving this snow so you don't mind the background sound. Yep, fair enough. Mjolnir, I assume that you're still around, and presumably you don't need sleep yourself, apparently. What I am gonna do, I think I'm gonna stop this stream here, and I will pick up this stream tomorrow. I might, I'm about to head to bed, but don't let that stop you streaming. Hey, I already said I might stop now anyway. I think I'm going to, do a little bit of social gaming myself, just generally open stuff. But what I will do, what I will actually share with everybody here, because, excuse me, not all of you may have caught it before, so I'm just going to exit this game. Excellent. In a previous video, which you will be able to see on Twitch, or if you scroll down my Facebook wall a little bit, I talked a bit about my Lovecraftian horror pyramid, and I introduced everybody to the criteria I am using to define what a Lovecraftian game is, and a little bit about what separates it from later Derlethian and the Cthulhu mythos as a whole. So, if you are interested in hearing me talk about that for about half an hour, there is now a video. If you go back, I should be 2 videos back, because before this video, actually no, it should be probably about 4 videos back, because that was the first thing I did. Yeah, anyway, if you go a few videos back, you should get a talk about, where I talk about the criteria for my thesis. So, Dreadful Drifter, if you still want some background noise and you didn't catch that earlier, that might be a really good thing for you to jump on, listen to, and just get some thoughts. Conversely, for anybody else who's watching this right now, please remember there is a survey. And please do give me your thoughts on this game or any other game that is currently on the survey. You can do it multiple times. The survey is for me to get a better gauge of what you think Lovecraftian horror is, what games you think are good examples or bad examples of Lovecraftian horror. And I don't care if you agree with my criteria. Like, if you go and watch the video on my criteria and go, I disagree, I think that Lovecraftian horror is just tentacles, or it is specifically defined by cosmic horror, or any other definition, anything that you believe, you can say so. Like, I expect some people to contest some of these points, like Moons of Madness. If you played that game, it didn't get a very high rating, and almost all of it was in the aesthetic. Basically, none of it was in the horror. Games like No One Lives Under the Lighthouse, The Darkest Dungeon, Cthulhu Saves the World, The Forest, like, these are all down here, and maybe you disagree with some of those. I want to hear it. I want to know. And the best place for you to give me that information is on the survey. And if you want that better understanding of how I'm measuring things, then go watch that other video. On that note, though, I am not going to be going to bed. So I'm going to do some just general social gaming. So if anybody wants to do some gaming with me, I'm probably going to do League of Legends by default. But if you want to do something else, I've got plenty of other games that I like playing. Heck, we could play Dead by Daylight. But yeah, throw me a line if you just want to do some social gaming, and I'll probably be doing that until I go to bed, whenever that happens. I have no idea when I'm going to sleep tonight. My sleep schedule is... I should be tired. I am not. I am not even remotely tired right now. But, yeah. So, anyway, thank you all very much for joining me today. And I will see you all probably tomorrow. I'll probably start streaming again in about, what would that be then? About 18 hours from now. So, for whatever, like, for people in Australia, that'll be probably around 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., somewhere in that bracket. But might be a bit earlier than that. But for anybody else, around about 18 hours from now, you should expect I will be streaming again. So, yeah, have a lovely whatever time it is for you, and I will catch you next time. Farewell.